How you doing there, YouTube? Scotty here. On about a little before noon on November 1st, chilly, rainy day here in Ohio. Smoking my Ascorti Business KS. I don't know what the heck the shape is, but I absolutely love that sandblast or rustication or whatever. It is a golden A era, whatever that means. But on here today, do my first VR actually to Chris over at In a Pinch. Great guy. If you haven't checked out his channel, you definitely should. He does do pipes and pipe tobacco, but more into nasal snuff, which I quite frankly enjoy quite a bit. But he's a great guy. But terrible tragedy has kind of befallen his a close family friends of his, and his question he wanted answered was, what is something that you take advantage of or take for granted that you found out in the past year or so? And I don't. I try very hard not to take for granted everything that I have, everything I own, everything that I am fortunate and blessed enough to have in my life. But I've not always been like that, and I'm not trying to be stuck up. I'm not trying to say I'm perfect. I know. Maybe you can see her back there, a little Beagle Daisy. Couldn't ask for a better dog, but I lose my temper with her. I do take for granted my fiance sometimes, Melody, but I try really hard not to. And what's wrong, girl? Come on. Come here. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to untangle Daisy. But anyway, apologize for the interruption. I'm gonna put this down for now. I haven't always been like that. I have. Let me adjust that. I have taken a lot of stuff for granted. Mostly my brother. And that's kind of where everything stemmed. Growing up, we hate each other's guts. Yeah, brothers aren't supposed to get along. I know that, but I'm talking fist fights on the weekly, And I was always told that you're don't take a bit. You got your brother, love him, cherish him, protect him, look out after him. I didn't care. He's my brother. For all I can say, he's just a little shit. But one day we were driving. I was driving us to school. It was my senior year, the week after prom, and I was all high and mighty. I had a great time at prom. I had a new girlfriend, and I was about ready to graduate high school, going to the Marines. But me and my brother had a little tough on our way to school that morning, and we did some not so smart things and ended up wrecking on the highway, rolling my car over 3 times, and I don't remember a single thing about it. I ended up breaking my neck. I fractured my back, part of my tailbone, punctured lung, cracked my skull in 3 places, brain started swelling up. It's a whole bunch of nasty crap. And I don't remember anything except I woke up in the ambulance. Come here, girl. I woke up in the ambulance that morning, just haze as can be, not knowing what was going on, knowing that I was in a lot of pain and strapped down to a board and couldn't move. First thing I thought of, I didn't see my brother. I didn't know where my brother was. I asked the paramedics where he was, and they refused to tell me. I don't know if it was trying to keep me calm, which did the exact opposite, but they refused to tell me where my brother was. They just kept telling me to lay still and stay calm, to the point where I was screaming at them, asking where my brother was. And it got to the point where they told me they were going to sedate me if I didn't stop and calm down. Well, at that point in time, I think it finally hit me. I just laid there, and I just bawled. I openly cried, thinking that my brother was gone, and that I never had the chance to really truly express how I felt about him. And I regretted that more than anything. I felt so crappy that I never got the opportunity to do so. I mean, my brother is alive. He was actually sitting in the front seat of the ambulance on the way there, but the fact that they wouldn't tell me, I still don't know why, but seeing him after I got to the hospital and seeing him come up right beside me just brought me so much joy. Like, it was almost like nothing ever happened. I was just so happy to see him, and everything changed from that moment on. And he's my best friend to this day. I do anything for my brother, and it scared the hell out of me. Understanding that I took advantage of what we had, our brothership, our kinship, and I didn't use it. I mean, even though we're close now, I'm still sad we wasted 18 years. I could have gotten to know him better, but making up for lost time now, and I from that day forward, I vowed never to try my hardest to take advantage or take for granted a lot of things this day, and I try more than anything to not do that, because I know how it felt to take advantage of something and nearly get it stripped away from my very hands. And I know you wanted something that we found out in maybe like the last year or so, Chris, and I'm sorry I couldn't think of anything besides the normal stock answers of wife, house, family, dog, stuff like that, job. But that's my VR, and if I'm disqualified because it's not within this past year, I completely understand. I just wanted to kind of get a video response out there, and yeah. Well, if you haven't checked out Chris over at In a Pinch, even if you're not into nasal snuff, he does great videos. Great guy. Just hop on over there over at In a Pinch, one word, INNI Pinch. I'll put the link to his channel in the bucket down below. But that's it for me today, guys. Chris, thanks for letting me get it in my first VR, and I hope the rest of y'all have a great day. Now Halloween's over, I think it's time to enjoy a little Christmas. I know I'm getting a flack for that. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. Although I do love this mug. My mama got it for me. Oh, fudge. One of my favorite movies of all time. Alrighty, YouTube. Well, keep them smoking, and I'll be back soon with another video. Take care, fellas.